lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Punter Mitch Wishnowsky ready to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Poor choice this time to bring it out. So they contain him before he even reaches the 20.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They go play action. Here's Willis. Looking right, and he finds it. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Working from the gun, it's Willis. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun snap now to Willis. Another one here to London. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43. A toss now to Robinson. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Willis to throw it. Look at that power, deep left side. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Drake London with the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting the offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Cook trying this one up the gut. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That play good enough for a first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
That one connects. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. About to begin the second here, the Bills definitely thinking points. Cook. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. Design run. It's Allen. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd and goal for Allen. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Willis. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Willis to the air. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Willis now. He's got London left side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
50-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. A play fake now. Willis to throw. That one's complete right side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Willis looking to throw. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 2nd quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Bringing pressure, and it's blocked. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
How many times do we get to the end of the game and we look back and go, geez, we never knew what was the defining play. Hey, listen, that was just 1 point. It seems small now, but more than likely in the end, that block and that single point could loom very, very large.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Breaks the tackle. He cuts it to the right sideline. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills tie and can take the lead here in the second. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills take the lead on that successful kick.
Set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Here's Willis. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Escapes the pocket. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dorian Williams makes the play. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Allen now on 1st down. Lobs this deep down the middle. And he's got it. It's in close. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for
man. Thank you. Thank you, man.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Man in motion here. Allen on the play action. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third and long, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on fourth. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Throwing on first down, Willis. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 25 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Here's Robinson running his own read. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another carry for Robinson. And the stop was made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Robinson. And he won't have the touchdown. He goes out a little short at the 2. Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with 2nd and goal from the 2.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. They go play action. Here's Willis. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Gun snap now to Willis. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. They'll throw for it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. We're going to get a timeout here. Play clock was down to 4 seconds. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
56.
From his own end zone, Allen. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's sent out after getting them away from their own goal line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
To kick it away, here's Pinion. He fields it from the 8. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. We'll cobble together a yard there. Stop made by C.J. Henderson. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Receiver in motion, going left.
Damn, they won't let me hurt that bitch. Fuck, man.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. It's Allen out of the pistol. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. So the hit helped lead to that pick, and it's also left him shaken up following the play. Hopefully something minor, but they're out there now to take a look. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
17. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Now it's Cook. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So 1st down from the 41. Again, it's Cook. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's got a gain of 6 there. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Another one for Cook. And this hasn't been a common side of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Here's the backup. First throw. That's caught for the first. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. All set now. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Trubisky from the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended target. And now they face 2nd down. Shotgun now for Trubisky. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. No fear from them, trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Final pass on for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
Bass's kick is good. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing is Willis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Bills bringing an extra DB out. 3rd down. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. Punt meets him at the 28. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play fake, now Trubisky to throw. This is complete to Dawson Knox. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our 4th quarter. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. And up from the pistol to Cook. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 4th quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 20. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10. From 21-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Escapes the pocket.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Penix here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Man downfield, and he finds London. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 37. That's another Falcons 1st down. first and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone on first. He's got it. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now trail by just a point in the fourth. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run.
Gotta wait 30 seconds.
Stop there defensively.
18, 17, 15, 14, 13, 8, 7, 2, 1.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bills want to end it in regulation if they can. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They go play action. Here's Trubisky. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Putting a receiver in motion. Looking to throw it. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he's up to the 35-yard line. As limit. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35. They send a man in motion. He'll look to throw it. Fits it through the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. Man, that's good for a Buffalo first.
Okay, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
To the sideline, and Adams snags it. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bills have a first down. Here's a design run. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So everything comes down to this from Tyler Bass. A very short kick here from the right hash. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And he hits one more time to win them this game. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road.